ElvisDuran.com.
Nicole, welcome to the show.
Yay, thanks so much for having me.
Well, yay, good to have you.
Are we doing this? Is this live?
We're on.
Hello. What's
Watch
up?
that.
Good morning, New York
Man,
City.
you got some hoop earrings
And
in
beyond.
those. Look at those hoop earrings. Seriously.
The fabulous,
Oh, wow.
darling. The fabulous.
Love. Are they heavy?
Not at all. They're light, honey. They're like, $2 cheapies.
Isn't that funny? She'll spend $1,500 on the shoes and $4 on the earrings.
That's where you save the
Exactly.
money. You save on everything else. You can spend it on the shoes.
Exactly.
We have a lot to talk about, Nicole.
Yes, we do. It's been ages.
Well, welcome back. We've got some music to play. We got to talk about your birthday party at Tao in Las Vegas. We're giving away a trip to a listener for that.
That's major.
Yeah. Let's see what else we want to do. I guess there's the little show X Factor we should probably talk about.
Yay, I'm so excited. I just finished shooting in this city, in actually New Jersey.
There was a shooting in New Jersey last night.
No!
And Nicole Scherzinger was in the middle of it. Story at 11. Well, Nicole, keeping in mind, a lot of us learned who you were from a reality show.
Yeah.
So now it's like a turn the beat around. Now it's a pay it back. Now you're going to help someone else's dreams come true.
Exactly. It's like, have you seen that movie, Pay It Forward?
Yes.
That's how I feel. So it's cool. It's amazing to be a part of discovering new talent and any way that I can help out. I love it.
And Simon Cowell's a very good friend of not old, but good old friend of the show, our show. And we're so happy to have him back. We've missed him. Even though we did have a good Idol season without him, it was okay. Yeah. But to have you guys together with him, how fun is it to go to the office with him every day?
I'm not going to lie, you guys. He's kind of magic to watch. It's like he's a mind reader.
Yeah.
And you could put anybody in front of him and he knows exactly what to ask you and get out of you. And you're like, wow, this is actually fascinating. And what does your husband do for a living? You know what I mean? It's really cool. And then what's even better is to see Paula and him together.
Right.
Me and LA just get front row tickets to the Paula and Simon show.
It's a total crap show.
Are
we're
they
hearing
groping each
in a good
other
way.
still?
They're hilarious. Yesterday they kissed.
Again,
Of course they did.
They were kissing.
I saw the picture.
And we've had Paula on our show many times, and she's such a warm, friendly person, and she makes out with everyone she comes into contact with.
And she means it. And that's what's great about Paula. There's two people growing up that I wanted to be, and that was Whitney Houston and Paula Abdul.
Wow. And now you get to work with her.
Now I get to work with her, and she's like, I'm her biggest fan. I just adore her in every way. She's the greatest person to work with.
And is it intimidating a little bit to work with?
No, because she doesn't give off that energy.
What about Simon? Is it intimidating with Simon?
It's not intimidating with Simon because Simon's great. He never tells you anything. He tells you one thing in the beginning: just be yourself. And
Right.
that's it. And you just got to do whatever you want or however you feel. And
It's
you
the
don't
best
have to
advice.
overdo anything.
It's the best advice in anything you do in any position in entertainment or anywhere in the world. Because if you're not yourself, people their BS detectors go off.
Definitely.
If you're
And
being
that's-
fake,
Yeah, definitely. And people feel that.
that's why Kim Kardashian is not on the show.
Oh, stop it, Elvis.
But Khloe Kardashian can be on the
Khloe
show.
is
'cause
his
we love
favorite.
Khloe.
Okay, enough of that. We're about to give away a trip for two to Las Vegas to join Nicole Scherzinger at her birthday party at Tao.
Woohoo!
And you know what? I got to be honest with you, and don't hate me for pointing this out. You can be Nicole and have your birthday at Tao. That's not good enough. They also pay you like a big fee to show up. Isn't it funny how that
Look,
works?
honey, time is money, okay? As I pull back my chair here.
I'm getting ready for my August 5th party at Red Lobster
Yeah.
Times Square.
He gets extra biscuits.
They're not paying.
Dude,
They're
I
paying me
love
nothing.
Red Lobster. And then we're going to go to Olive Garden after
Yeah,
that.
Absolutely.
Breadsticks and salad.
They're right down the street from each other. You know Times Square very well.
Nicole, I have a
love
question
Times
for you.
Square.
We're trying to convince Elvis Duran to get on Dancing with the Stars. We have a petition out there. You are a winner. Can you tell us what he would be facing if he would go on Dancing with the Stars? Can you encourage him to
Well,
do this?
first of all, they say, just like Kirstie Alley, you would lose all that weight. I'm like, you bitches. No, really, Dancing with the Stars, it looks like a grueling full-time position if
It's
you're
one
on
of
that
the
show.
most challenging things I've ever done.
Yeah, but
It's
you killed it.
excruciating, actually.
Would you ever do it again? I mean, if you
No.
could? No, why not?
I did it already.
Well, I mean,
It's ballroom dancing. I love it, but people are always like, "Oh, you have such an advantage." I was like, ballroom dancing is flipping hard, people. It's not like anything else. I love having a mic in my hand. That's the way that I communicate with people the best.
Right.
And it's really, really, really hard. Plus, when I do something, I go like hardcore, and I have to put 110%, and I really did. 110% in, and I really did. And so I did it, been there, done that. I'm like, when am I going to do this again? I don't know if I got to find.
So if they had a reunion show, it would be a no from Nicole.
A reunion show, like to do it all over
or like
again?
all the champs, like if they had all the champions from
champions.
previous seasons.
Oh, I might have to stretch it out a little and get my Argentine tango back. That's a really bad stretch, whatever I'm doing.
Look, Nicole, by the way, if you're just turning us on, Nicole Scherzinger is here. And I got another question about Dancing with the Stars, and we'll move on, because that's yesterday.
Yeah.
You were, I'm assuming...
Which I never really got to talk about, so it's so cool.
You didn't?
Not really. I just...
Well, then let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You were obviously in really good shape before you went into the show. What did it do to your body?
I actually gained weight.
A muscle mass?
I gained a lot of weight, muscle, and when you exert that much energy, I love to eat. So I was constantly eating.
Well, I guess I can't go on that show then.
Oh, no, you'll be fine. We want to sign the petition.
You are going to tone up and trim up. It's going to feel fabulous.
I'm going to have a Nicole Scherzinger body. Okay, so you haven't really talked about it. What is it you wanted to say about Dancing with the Stars you never really had a chance to talk about to the peeps?
No, I don't know. I was like, if you want to, talk about it, it's all gravy. It's cool.
All right.
Well, first of all, I think what I want to say is thank you to the fans, because in the beginning, I wasn't sure if people were on my side. And I was like, it doesn't matter. They're going to see my heart and soul and how hard I work, and we're going to do this thing. We're going to win this thing. But actually, no. In the beginning, I was like, no, this is beautiful. I'm going to ride this wave. It's going to be an amazing challenge. And then I'm very competitive halfway, and I was like, I'm going to win this thing.
I got to.
I don't know what it's going to take. But then I love Evan Lysacek. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
So he was amazing as well. I was like, at the end, it didn't matter. So, but it was really exciting, and I couldn't have been any happier. But what I was going to say is I wanted to thank the fans and the people who believed in me out there.
When's your birthday, really? What day?
June 29th. It's coming up. Oh my gosh.
So this party you're having at Tao is not on your birthday, but it's close.
Yeah, it's a few days before.
Okay, it's a
It's birthday week,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Carolina celebrates birthday week.
I was just going to say
Yes. That way, it gives you like the freedom to celebrate all
Pretty
month long.
much, it's my birthday now, if it's birthday month.
We're starting now. Yes, TJ.
Nicole, you're having all this solo success now with X Factor and everything else. Do you ever get the feeling that your ex-bandmates from Pussycat Dolls hate you or dislike you or are rooting for you to fail miserably?
Tell me what you're really asking. I hope not.
You don't feel that vibe?
I just the other day when I was in London, I asked Melody to come to dinner with me, and I hung out with her, and she's doing some stuff in the UK. And
Did she throw food at you? Was there a food fight?
no, she's totally supportive. Some of the girls came to see me on Dancing with the Stars, and unfortunately, I haven't really talked to some of the other girls, but I love them all like sisters, and I really wish the best for them.
There you go.
I do.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought that through. Because I tell you what, in the entertainment world, there's always this gossip going around, and we never really get the truth about everyone. She's the gossip girl in our room,
I didn't
Danielle.
do it. I didn't do anything.
You're the one.
Okay, so not only do we have a birthday to celebrate, but in August we have an album to celebrate.
Yay.
Killer Love is coming out August 16th. Of course, we've already started spinning your first song. Look, can we play that? Do you mind if we play your song? Would you be offended if we played your song?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Right there. Do we have right? It's right there, right? Yeah, the one with 50 Cent, sure.
Wait a second. Are you serious?
Yeah, we're going to play it. Can we play it?
Awesome. Yes, please play it.
Well, why wouldn't we play it? Is my question.
Yeah.
Is it illegal to play it right now? Why is everyone looking at me like I just
heard it already.
Everyone's
Is
looking
this
at me
a
like
trick question?
I bet people normally don't say in the middle of the interview, we're going to play your song right now. So maybe that's what surprised her.
Yeah, play it.
Nicole, what's it like to hear your song on a CD versus hearing it on the radio? It's a little different. Hearing your song on the radio is different than hearing it like on your iPod.
You mean hearing it on the radio as opposed to a CD? Just a CD.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you, I was going over the Brooklyn Bridge. It was about, almost 10 years ago. I had been hustling for a minute, and I was in a group called Eden's Crush. Mm-hmm. And I heard Get Over Yourself Goodbye, and I freaked out, and I was screaming out the window. It was just, happy days for me. And
We played the hell out of that song here
every
on our
time I
station.
hear my song, any of my songs, Pussycat Doll, Me, on the radio, I feel that exact same way every time, like it's brand new. I'm so grateful when I hear it. It's
Even if I
awesome.
played Buttons, can I tell you what?
I love Buttons.
We played Buttons 50,000 times. We were ready to never hear Buttons
Yeah,
again.
I scream and I start grinding a little, but
Yeah, Froggy, what's up?
I remember we would have technical difficulties, and we would say, "What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Just put on Buttons."
Play Buttons.
Buttons was the go-to
is that a good
song.
thing?
Yes.
If you haven't heard right there with Nicole Scherzinger, and of course 50 Cent on here, listen to this. The first time I heard it, I was like, Oh my God, girlfriend's got a song here. Nicole Scherzinger, excellent. That, of course, is right there along with 50 Cent. You sounding good.
Thank you.
It's nice to hear your song on the radio. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different world.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I've been doing this for a minute, and this is my first solo album coming out in the U.S., Killer Love, and to hear my song on the radio here at Z100, it's unbelievable.
Well, we're on a lot of radio stations. You were just on it. There's a whole list of them.
Miami, Phoenix, Cleveland,
Y100.
Say all of them.
To hear,
Look at that.
for everyone to hear the song is amazing. I love all the stations.
Hey, so back to X Factor.
Yes.
Now, come on.
What?
We know we have our BS detectors on. Is the mission of X Factor to totally crush American Idol? Isn't that what it's about, Nicole?
No.
Don't they want to do that?
I think if we set out to do that, then we would fail.
Really? But do you think
Simon
it could
knows
happen?
that.
Do you think it could crush American Idol?
It's two different shows. They're looking for two different things, I think, actually.
That's the political answer.
Yeah.
No,
What's your answer?
no, because honestly, American Idol's great, so you can't set out to crush that or The Voice, and it's just its own lane with its own set of like magic people behind it. The team on X Factor is unbelievable. I don't know, the editing and everything. It's just real rock star. And Simon, I mean, he's irreplaceable. Like, I can't help it. He's really got something about him. So, and like I said, I think X Factor is looking for something a little different than American
we had
Idol.
Simon on not too long ago, and he did say he wouldn't mind watching American Idol just go away. But maybe he was just being funny. I don't know.
I like American Idol. I saw the show, and as a singer, I really love the talent on there and the voice as well. So
Okay, so you get 2 phone calls from your agent in one day. One says, we want you to be on this untested show, X Factor. It could be a hit, it may be a flop, or we want you to go on American Idol. What would you do?
What show is Simon Cowell on?
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow.
Right.
Look at
But
that,
you know what I
Nicole.
want to know? Originally, you were supposed to be one of the co-hosts, and then because of things that happened, now you're a judge. Now, would you have been more nervous being a judge or being the co-host?
I was able to be a guest judge last year for a couple episodes. They asked me to be on in the UK, so I had that experience. I was happy to accept the job as a co-host because I love humans and I got to spend time with the families and stuff. But I was just ecstatic and honored when they asked me to be a judge because I'm a singer and I love what I do, and I felt like I could be a better service mentoring. So I was really excited when they told me about being asked me to be a judge.
Of course, our buddy Froggy, who's joining us in our Miami studios. What's up, Frog?
Is it going to be difficult for you? I mean, I know Simon's going to do his thing, and I don't know if his act, I'm guessing his act won't be exactly the same way as it was with Idol, but is it going to be difficult for you to be not mean to people, but be straightforward and say, hey, I don't think you have it, or
It's
hey, I
hard.
do think you have it?
It's really hard. I'll tell you why. Because it's a little bit easier with the really great people and the kind of really not so great people, but then you've got this category of just the good.
Right.
And we're not looking for good. It's a $5 million recording contract.
Right.
And if I take it serious and think of all the hard work and the preparation I've done all my life, I'm like, who's going to really be deserving of this? So
Wow.
it's how do you say
You're average.
no to just the good one when we're looking for great
and not crush their dream too. You know, and encourage them to keep going.
A new show called Dream Crusher.
It's hard for me too because especially being here in Jersey, we had a lot of people kind of come from the theater, and I actually started out in the theater, and then Simon's like, you're not an artist, you don't know your style. And I was there. I was there too. In the beginning, I didn't always know what my style and sound was, but with time and experience, it finds you and you figure it out. So I just gotta tell these people, with time, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I've got Anna on the phone. Anna, say hello to Nicole Scherzinger. She's right here.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Anna.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
I just want to say I'm a really big fan. I've watched you on I've watched you become a part of Eden's Crush, and I just think you're amazing.
Thank you, Anna.